Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Posey and Rizzo lead their clubs next on the show. Rob Zastryzny is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For San Francisco, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this has just been a really good offense this year. They're one of the better teams in scoring runs, and I think it's a stat that's so overlooked. We look at so many different numbers, but at the end of the day, it comes down to how many runs did you score. They're scoring a lot.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 23 homers and 74 RBIs. Way in front of that fastball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Maben. Still going back. Gone!
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And that's in there for strike 1. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in base.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
We're looking at one hot ball club right now. They're playing well coming into the game, and now here we are in the bottom of the first inning, and they've already got a 3-0 lead. This team is on a roll. They're doing everything right.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is McCutchen. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half. He stayed with it and just shot it to right field. Beautiful.
Here's Addison Russell, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now a bunt attempt here. Belt comes up with it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting third,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Well, Matt, with the runner at third base and less than 2 outs, there's so many ways to score a run by just putting the ball in play. That one there, instead of hitting a ground ball to somebody, at somebody, he hits it right back up the middle and picks up the run. Either way works for me. Put the ball in play.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. And even 20 home runs and 47 RBIs. Now the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, and the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Here's Javier Baez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. His past meetings with Samardzija, 2 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Samardzija's ready. Here's the 1-0. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's Jed Jerko now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Daniel Gonzalez, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Now to the plate, Jeff Samardzija. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look fast.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Jason Hayward now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery. This is in the air to left field. Bruno is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Brandon Crawford, I call him the magic man. He can pick it. You ever seen him catch a ball through his legs? Yeah, he'll do that in the game every now and then. He's really turned himself into a complete player, particularly the Gold Glove defense doesn't hurt. Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Rob Zastryzny. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Up next for the Cubs.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Bryant, second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Samardzija sets. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. 2 innings complete. Score tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. A wave and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Stephen Bruno.
Digging in for his second at bat, Stephen Bruno. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. And a perfect hit and run ball as that's into right field. A base hit. And he's safe.
The first baseman, number 12, Brandon Belt.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly, as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Maben moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 28.
Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Standing in now, Jed Jerko, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Second and third, 2 away. Again, he sends it out of play. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 2 bases. Digging in now, Addison Russell. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Addison Russell.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crawling for it, Gonzalez. 1 out.
First baseman number 44.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, for Rizzo, Make it 29 doubles on the year as he's into scoring position following that last two-bagger. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Javier Baez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Still a 2-run deficit. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Gonzalez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Gonzalez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. There's Baez. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Jeff Samardzija comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He throws him a curveball and gives up a base hit. You tried to embarrass him with the curveball, and then you got embarrassed.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. That misses. 1-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Stephen Bruno.
Digging in once again, Stephen Bruno. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Maben ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wilson
into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. The 0-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Contreras is on his way home. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Rob Zastryzny. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, for Maben, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, we thought he was struggling before, but this is just pure indication now. Now he's facing the other pitcher, and he falls behind 2-0. He's really struggling right now.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing.
4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point.
Squaring 2-0, and he pulls it back for strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over.
Leading off for San
Ready
Francisco.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Baseman, number 12.
Smoked on the ground left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew
Ready for another
McCutchen.
shot now. Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here's a fly ball now headed out to Maben in center. And there's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Jed Jerko is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Cubs. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
Here's Addison Russell as he puts it on the ground to third. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in the chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Throw won't get him. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is a big at-bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. It's a big at-bat.
The 1-0 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Second baseman number 9, Javier Baez.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Ready for another chance? Daniel Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, pitcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Samardzija. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. First pitch coming, here it is. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-1, here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Right there for strike 1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He's really been struggling because he's leaving the ball down the middle. He's going to have to pitch on the corners.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Bruno is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Into the box, Jason Hayward.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Bruno has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Center fielder number
Here's Cameron
11.
Maben now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. The high fastball is in there. And he misses 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Bruno. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Bruno.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Brandon.
Striding in once again, Brandon Belt. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have. Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
A man at third with 1 away. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Here's Buster Posey now. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Justin Grimm will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 52, Justin Grimm.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Career line against Grimm. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Short, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled straight back. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Daniel Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Daniel Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jeff Samardzija is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for... Tommy La Stella is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
La Stella.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford onto the grass. 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And that's over. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Addison Russell waits on deck. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Cubs have decided to challenge.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here's Addison Russell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Samardzija has his target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
LeMahieu.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Carl Edwards Jr.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. So coming to the plate, Steven Bruno. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Steven Bruno is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Brandon Belt stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box again. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Giants. Neil Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 59.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's taken for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 0-2 home. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, and that at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
The right fielder, number
Here's Jason
22.
Hayward now. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field.
Right fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch on its way. Andrew McCutchen is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Liner toward right center. And McCutchen has himself a base hit.
Well, they came into this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Buster Posey will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. A pause and the 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Brandon Crawford is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Now another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
We talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Ready now, Jed Jerko. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pedro Strop enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in, Daniel Gonzalez looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A fastball down near the shoe tops. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Giants leave a... And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Mark Melanson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Mark Melanson now playing center field.
Cameron Maben is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it his toes. One away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Pedro Strop.
Chris
Your
Carter
attention, please.
will grab a bat and hit
And
for the
hitting
pitcher here.
Cubs, number 48, Chris Carter.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 1-2, here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now
Here's
batting,
Addison Russell.
the shortstop, Addison.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 8-6 the final score tonight. Jeff Samardzija earned his 9th win of the year. Rob Zastryzny was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Mark Melanson records the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation.